Are you struggling to balance your work, life, and goals? Welcome to a new journey of discovery where we tackle the challenge of harmonizing your career, personal life, and aspirations. As we approach the year 2024, this topic becomes even more critical. We'll explore the significance of integrating these facets of life, establishing boundaries, creating healthy routines, and nurturing relationships. So, buckle up and prepare to realign your priorities. Stay tuned as we delve into strategies for achieving a work-life balance and reaching your goals. Achieving work-life balance is not about perfect separation, but effective integration. Now, what does that mean? Well, think of your work and personal life as two halves of a whole. They're not opposing forces, but rather complementary elements that make up your day-to-day existence. The concept of integration suggests that we can blend our work and personal lives in a way that makes each aspect more manageable and enjoyable. This doesn't mean you need to answer work emails while at dinner with your family or take personal calls during a meeting. Rather, it's about finding a rhythm that allows you to transition smoothly between these two spheres of your life. For instance, integrating personal activities into your workday might look like taking a midday fitness break, or using your lunch hour to catch up on a beloved podcast. On the flip side, integrating work into your personal life might mean having a dedicated workspace at home or setting aside specific hours for focused work. The key is to create a synergy between these two realms, so they enhance rather than detract from each other. After all, we're not robots programmed to switch on and off at certain times. We're complex beings with diverse needs, desires, and responsibilities. Remember, it's not about choosing between work and life, but making them work together. Boundaries and routines are the foundations of a balanced life. They're like a roadmap, guiding you on your journey towards success, towards the harmonious integration of work, life, and your goals. But what is a boundary? It's a limit you set for yourself, a line that separates your work life from your personal life. It's the ability to say no when you need to safeguard your time and energy. Setting boundaries isn't always easy, but it's essential. It takes practice, self-awareness, and courage. Start by identifying what's important to you, and guard these areas fiercely. If family time is a priority, make it non-negotiable. If you need an hour to unwind after work, set that boundary and stick to it. But boundaries are only half the equation. To truly balance work, life, and goals, you need routines. Routines provide structure and predictability. They're like the scaffolding that supports a building, allowing it to stand tall and strong. Creating effective routines requires you to be intentional. Evaluate your current routines and activities. What's working? What's not? Can you spot any time wasters? Once you've evaluated, you can start to construct a routine that works for you. Remember, your routine should align with your priorities. If fitness is a goal, schedule time for exercise. If you're aiming for a promotion, carve out time for professional development. Managing your time efficiently is also crucial. Consider using tools like digital calendars or task management apps to keep track of your schedule and to-do list. And don't forget to build in time for rest and relaxation. Even the most productive people need downtime to recharge. Remember, boundaries and routines are not about restriction, but about creating a framework that enables you to flourish. They're about making choices that align with your values and goals. With clear boundaries and structured routines, you can manage your time and energy better. You can focus on what truly matters, allowing you to progress towards your goals while maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Not all tasks are created equal, and you don't have to do everything yourself. This is a truth that we often forget, but it's an essential principle when it comes to balancing work, life, and goals. Now, let's delve into the strategies for identifying priorities and delegating tasks. Imagine your to-do list as a garden. It's filled with a variety of tasks, each representing a different plant. Some are important trees that contribute to your long-term goals. Others might be smaller plants, necessary but not crucial. And then there are the weeds, the tasks that drain your time and energy but contribute little or no value. The first step in prioritizing is to identify your trees. These are your high-value tasks that align with your long-term goals. They should be your primary focus. Next, recognize your smaller plants, the tasks that need to be done but aren't necessarily moving you closer to your goals. These can often be scheduled for when you're less productive. Lastly, weed out the tasks that are simply distractions. Now let's talk about delegation. You might be thinking, but I can do it better myself. Maybe you can, but that doesn't mean you should. Delegation isn't about relinquishing control, it's about maximizing efficiency. Consider the tasks on your list. Which ones can only be done by you? Which ones can be done by others? By delegating tasks that can be done by others, you create space to focus on your high-value tasks, your trees. Remember, delegating effectively requires clear communication. Make sure the person you're delegating to understands the task, the expectations, and the deadline. And don't forget to show appreciation for their help. Mastering the art of prioritizing and delegating can be a game changer. It allows you to focus on what truly matters, minimizes distractions, and leads to a more balanced life. After all, you're not just trying to get more done, you're trying to get the right things done. Prioritizing and delegating effectively can free up your time and reduce stress. So, start identifying your trees, scheduling your smaller plants, weeding out distractions, and delegating appropriately. Your future self will thank you. Goals are the compass that guide your actions and decisions. This statement rings true for all of us, whether we're navigating our personal lives or steering the course of our careers. Goal setting is not just about listing down what you want to achieve. It's about setting a clear direction for your life and aligning your actions with your aspirations. Think about it. When we set specific and achievable goals, we are essentially laying out a roadmap for our journey. We're marking the milestones we want to reach, and we're identifying the path that will lead us there. And when these goals are aligned with our long-term aspirations, we have a powerful motivator that keeps us moving forward, no matter the challenges that come our way. But setting a goal is only the first step. To make these goals achievable, we need to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. You don't just leap to the top in one gigantic step. No, you take it one step at a time, one foothold after another. Each small step takes you closer to the summit. It's the same with our goals. Breaking them down into smaller steps makes the journey less overwhelming and more manageable. And there's another benefit to this approach. Each time we achieve a small step, we get a boost of confidence, a sense of accomplishment. This fuels our motivation, keeps us energized, and propels us towards the next step. Now let's consider alignment. When we align our goals with our long-term aspirations, we're not just working towards an arbitrary target. We're working towards something that holds meaning for us, something that resonates with our values and dreams. This alignment infuses our goals with purpose, making them more than just items on a to-do list. They become integral parts of our life's journey, leading us towards the future we envision for ourselves. Well-defined and aligned goals can keep you motivated and on track. They serve as our guiding stars, shining brightly in the night sky, leading us towards our desired destination. So, set your goals, break them down, align them with your aspirations, and embark on your journey to success. Relationships are the lifeline of our personal and professional lives. This statement rings true, especially when we're striving to balance our work, life, and goals. Let's dive into the significance of nurturing relationships for our overall well-being. Maintaining relationships is much like tending a garden. They require time, effort, and patience. Just as a well-tended garden blooms with vibrant flowers, a nurtured relationship can blossom into a source of support and companionship. These relationships, whether they're with family, friends, or colleagues, can serve as a safe haven in times of stress. They can provide the encouragement we need to overcome obstacles and reach our goals. Let's not forget the role of relationships in enhancing productivity. A supportive network can act as a sounding board for our ideas, providing valuable feedback and fresh perspectives. When we're stuck in a rut or facing a challenging task, it's often these relationships that offer the inspiration and motivation to push through. Imagine having a rough day at work and coming home to a caring family or a supportive friend. Doesn't the thought itself bring a sense of relief? That's the power of relationships. They can make our journey towards balance not only bearable, but enjoyable. Building and nurturing relationships does require effort, but the benefits far outweigh the investment. From providing emotional support to enhancing productivity, the role of relationships in our quest for work-life balance is undeniable. Healthy relationships can boost your morale and productivity, contributing to a balanced life. So let's invest in these relationships, nurture them, and watch as they help us flourish in every aspect of our lives. Balancing work, life, and goals is a journey, not a destination. As we wrap up this insightful discussion, let's remember the key points we've touched on today. The integration of our personal and professional lives can lead to a fulfilling existence. Setting boundaries and establishing routines not only structure our days, but also ensure we have time for what truly matters. Prioritizing tasks and knowing when to delegate are crucial for effective time management. And let's not forget the importance of goal setting. By breaking down our aspirations into smaller, achievable steps, we align our daily actions with our long-term objectives. Lastly, nurturing our relationships is essential for our overall well-being. These strategies are not a one-time solution, but a continuous process of personal and professional development. Implementing these in your life can pave the way to a balanced life and a successful 2024. Subscribe to Online with Teresa for more insights and strategies. I'd love to hear from you, so please comment your thoughts below.